welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. We're from the Xbox tonight and we're back on the Niddertalbahn. And one thing I did notice, we actually just have noticed, is that the date on the route, 5th of June 1992, which is a nice touch. As on other routes in service mode, it just has, 2023. So it's nice that this one actually is set in 92 and actually does say in service mode that it's set in 1992. I like that. But let's get everything set up. You can sort of see what I've tried to go for on this run. Sort of as the sun's going down, there's sort of little fluffy clouds. It looks really nice. Would have been nice to go the other way, but this was sort of the perfect time to do it. So, just looks beautiful. Let's get that in. Anyway, let's see what we got. Series X fin. There we go. Oscar, LaserJet, 700, Davidoff, Zavia. It's brilliant, isn't it? Finley, Oscar, S&CF. How's everyone doing? Let's get this out fairly quickly, otherwise we'll be late already, which obviously is not great. Let's get the door shut. I'm going to quickly run to the back and get these systems on. Well, literally just here. Get them on. Let's try not to be late, because we're going to probably be late. Train lights on. Right, let's go. Grenor next. We do, Oscar, yeah. And we're 4 coaches tonight. Yeah, look at this. Perfect time of the day. As the sun is... Well, I suppose the sun is sort of set, hasn't it, already? But sort of just as there's still a little bit of light left. So by the time we get to Stockholm, it might be dark. Hello, Theo. How are you? Not yet, SNCF. No, it's a 103. Let's go. Probably would have been best to do it the other way around, as now we're sort of going to be travelling into the dark. But still looks nice. Now we'll get more pinky as well as we go along. Do you know when the next sale for next sale for routes is? Not too sure, Jack. Really depends what platform you're on. Hello, Mark. Going well. How are you? Hey, cheers, Oscar. Losing track of time. 11 months already. Much appreciated. It is really nice. There's Amanda as well. But I bet, give it 5 minutes, it'll be foggy, it'll be raining, it'll be fully cloudy. Calling it. Yeah, it's Grenor next. With Hero. Oh yes, Steve. Oh yes, it's brilliant. Is this the last stream? Probably. Maybe London buses. Yeah, what a fantastic route though. And I think the reviews on Steam are very positive, which is great to see. Boo, you don't want extra daylight, ladies, yeah? You alright? Yeah, there we get this pinky sky now behind us. This is sunset. Which I think, I don't know really what looks better, sunrise or sunset on the game. They can both look really, really nice. Just as good as each other. Yeah, that's true, SNCF, but I thought, I want to see the clouds, the pinky clouds. I don't want them to stay there for the whole time. It would be nice if they could change or get thicker. That means you get more time for train spotting, LaserJet. Better camera quality. Or better lighting quality. Do you think sunrise is better, sunset? Sun's out, train's out. Hello, Class 700. All good. How are you? Oh, one really cool thing about this route is that you can also get random level crossing faults. Which I didn't really realise. But then I messaged Lucas in our server, Dovetail Games Lucas, who I think was part of TSG. He's part of the TSG and Dovetail. And he said, yeah, there's random faults on this route. So that sometimes the level crossing won't go down, or it will go down really late. Yeah, which is I think is quite cool. Oh dear, Fear. Just nice to have something a little bit different, I suppose. Do you know why the signal at bad with the bell on departure doesn't let you pass it? As Oscar, no, as SNCF, there might be another train coming up the line. Possibly. Check the map, I suppose. Very nice. So that sign there means expect a level crossing. And at the moment I can't see a flashing light, which is a little bit worrying, because that means the level crossing is not... Oh, okay, that's fine now. Once it starts flashing, you're all good. Do PZB override, Oscar. See if that allows you to go past. Yeah, hold down PZB override as you're passing it. Slow London buses. Wow. Is there 700? Low in Boston Sprinter for no reason. I mean, it's a good route, especially since the upgrades. But just look at the sky here, the pinky sky. This is what I was aiming for. So you think when we come into Grenor Station? I think you'll really like this route. I do really like this route, Shabazz. I mean, it's stunning. And the train's really nice to drive as well. Well, we are 4 coaches, so we sort of want to be... Well, we need a bit more leeway. So we'll go sort of towards the end. I think that should be alright. Yeah, it's now 7. Here we are. Probably could have stopped a little bit before, but we're in, so that's really what matters. There's no stop markers, so sort of just guess when you're in. And it is Niddertalbahn next, I think. Which is not far. Just under 2 kilometres. Let's go. Not yet, Mark. No, not yet. Do let me know if you get that buzzing sound. We're on the Xbox and, well, the wire's not in the best position. To be careful of that. And we're off. Up to 60. And Niddertalbahn... does that no, that does have a passing loop. I think it's got a passing loop. So that means we'll have to come down to, I think, 40. Well, I think it has a passing loop. Could be wrong. No, it does have a passing loop. We've got the flashing white light, which means it's all good. I don't know, CEO. How does the 700 power change? But you just flick the thing to DC or AC and that's it. Like they do in real life and what they do on Train Sim Classic. It's easy. Yes. Hello Gregory, how are you? Have I tried snow? Oh, not yet. No, not yet. We've tried autumn, spring now, summer, but we haven't done snow yet. Yeah. Get that hard off if you've got this route. Give it a go. What should I drive on Train Sim? The 313. On the North London line. No, we'll do South London network then in the 456. I think there's another train here waiting for us. Right, so across the crossing. There's the other train. There's our colleague there with a little 2-coach. And then here we are. What's my favourite? LC train? What do you mean by LC train? London Underground, London commuter train. Right, that should be alright. Train horn. Here we are. Nice, Gregory. Got the green already, which is good. And it is Oberfelden after this, which is like a kilometre away. Probably not, Mark. Probably not. Look at that, though. And the sky behind us as that sun sets. It's like one of those things you had like a child's play party where you blow into it and it makes this noise. Oh, that was a weird noise. I don't know what that was. It does that. A party blower thing. I don't know. And we're off. So we should be at Stockholm in around 35 minutes time. Maybe slightly longer. No, there isn't 700. That's how easy it is. Have a look on YouTube. Have a look at our 700 streams. Right, that level crossing is not down. I think, yeah, you've simply... oh, God, I didn't acknowledge it. No. Oh, for God's sake. There was a little sign there we didn't acknowledge. That's annoying. What was that? That might have actually been the that signal itself. Yeah, because it wasn't... yeah, it would have probably been that. Well, it's fine now, but it wasn't when we passed it. Grr. In a bit twisted Welsh. Right, we're off. Move. Yeah. Hello, Roy. All good. How are you? They are, yeah, unfortunately. And off we go. Well, the level crossing is down now, but as it wasn't actually, I suppose, acknowledge that signal. Because it wasn't flashing white. Although saying that, the one we had before we didn't have to acknowledge. So it depends. Hello, Goat. How are you? Well, this is Oberfelden. And here we are, even in Finley. How are you? I haven't yet, Sarvi. I've heard it's been good though. Just until we get to Stockholm. Who isn't Finley? Who isn't? That'll do. Here we are. Well, I'll look again. What on earth actually did us the PZB there? It must have been the level crossing sign. Well, that's what I'm guessing it was. Yeah, it must have been this. With the little thing there. That's what got us. Right, doors shut. And Killian start next. Nice, isn't it? Yeah. That's it, 700. It's easy. Good to hear, right? Still being monitored by PZB, that's annoying. It's watching us. Well, that wasn't good for a second. That wasn't down then. That was quite late. Let's get that up. So you've got to keep an eye out for these level crossing bits and bobs. Alright, Twisted Welsh. Let's get that up. You think the roadmap will be April the 4th, maybe? Maybe they're playing April Fools on us. Hey, Mark. So I suppose if it's not flashing, you have to acknowledge it. Now we've learnt that lesson on this service. What's my favourite station on the route? I quite like Altenstadt. Yeah, I'll say Altenstadt. That's my favourite one. I quite like this one as well. What is the PZB? A scary safety system. Oh dear. Someone. Oh my god, bloody hell, Callum. That is not good. Not good at all. What, on your bus or somewhere else? I suppose at Johnstone, not good. Yes, so right, here we are, this is our next stop. That level crossing's down as well. So you've really got to be vigilant on this route. Even though it's literally single track and quite slow, you've still got to be, you know, on the lookout. Oh, see, Steve. Nice, that was a good stop. Enjoy, Amanda. Would you recommend the Dead Skull Next Gen wheel? Oh, a what? I have no idea, Finley. We do. Although we need more routes like this, of this quality, I suppose. Oh. It does, yeah. Hello, Explorant, how are you? So we've got a nice evening run. Nice 700. Probably on the Bedford to Brighton stuff. That's the one you want to look out for. Probably Zavia. Well, I'd imagine so. I mean, this is quite, well, sort of mid Germany-ish, Midwest. So I'd imagine so. Cool. There we go. Yes, even though we're only going 60 kilometers an hour, it does feel quite quick, doesn't it? I suppose you're just sort of constantly, you know, moving around, curling around the corners. It does feel quick. Might get those headlights, the brightness up in a sec as well. Good to exploring. Make sure you do your whistles as well. Do your horn when you see those P boards. The next one along is Budesheim, which has a passing loop, so you can see we got to acknowledge that. And you got the 1000 Hertz magnet. Probably, possibly a little bit more, Evan. 40 maybe? But something along those lines. Feels quick though. I don't think we need to acknowledge that signal. So there's lots of new sort of signage to acknowledge-ish. Yeah, this is Budesheim just round here. I doubt we'll be waiting for anything, but you never know. There might be something. here. And you got a little halt marker just at the end here. A little bit further. Come on, train. Here we are. This is Budesheim. As that sun slowly sets. Well, it has set. It's just sort of dusk now. Love the new ambient sounds as well. One thing I do recommend is go for a walk on the route. It sounds really weird, but I spawned in at Eichen, and just went for a walk up to Heidenberg on Windecken. Really, really nice. And just get some screenshots. Very, very pleasant. And we're off. So the next one along is... It's not Windecken, is it? Oh, it is Windecken next. Cool. Possibly Evan, yeah. Budesheim. Oh. And once we're out the tunnel, we'll go up to 60. So once we're off the curve, get past this signal, and then we'll go up to 60. And let's get that up. Budesheim. Or Budesheim. Budesheim? Circle walk in Stockheim, beautiful town, awesome Zarbia. That sky is just superb though. Never got this on Train Sim World 2. Well, you did get, you know, nice skies, but not as good as this. It does. Sort of the purpley, the pink, or sort of the fade from the purple to pink, then sort of to the blue. I think that's just the Broomhaven. Not too far to Windecken. And playing some Train Sim Classic this afternoon. Nice to have it all. Hello Joseph, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know how well on stream it actually does pick up the pink. Can you see the pinky sky alright? Oh, you can, yeah. I was a few minutes behind, so... Oh, you can't see the pinky sky. What am I doing tomorrow night? Don't know. Probably another stream. When are we doing Fernbus? Not sure, Mason. 7. I'll see him up. Well, it's only a rumour, and for all we know, it could be fake. You do have a PC now. Alright, Davidoff. Do you now? City Skylines have annoyed me. That's the fact you have to sort of cheat to get 25 tiles. And I like getting my trophies, but I can't get trophies because if you cheat you can't get trophies. So, no, I've had enough. Enough of that. I want my trophies. Acknowledge that. See fair. It's actually the first time we've done this, sort of when the lights are on at the stations, and wow. Bit of a mix of orange there, slightly newer lights there. Nice. If anyone wants to actually repeat what services is, I'll get it up in a sec. I recommend. Yeah. Oh, nice, Davido. But yeah, this is the. Let's see, what time did we leave? This is the 23 past, and I've set it to June. June, dynamic weather, light clouds. I did. If you want to sort of copy it. I mean, just look at this. Right, let's go. Heidelberg and Windecker next. We're off. Up to 40. Is Fernbus worth buying? Well, if you enjoy tourist bus and you just like coach driving, well, no, it depends how much you enjoy seeing it, Mark. From our streams and stuff, if you've enjoyed them, enjoy what you're seeing, and probably. It's got an absolutely huge map. We will get back to it. It's the same with Transport Fever 2, maybe at some point. Just been busy with all the Train Sim World releases, which obviously is the main game and my main interest. So we will get back to the other games. Just been busy with this. Yeah, it does, Evan. Yeah. Then we go under the other sort of main line there, which is electrified. So I suppose this is sort of the midpoint of the route. Even though we actually still, I think, mileage-wise, we're actually further away from Stockheim still. It is sort of the halfway point. Time-wise, I'd say. But not distance-wise. As the stations are slightly further apart on the next section, so you can sort of cover a bit more ground. Could do, Zarvia, could do, mate. Hello, Pivers. The UK is not in the game on Fernbus. Yeah, it's not in the game, the UK. But you can drive from France, Germany to Switzerland, Austria, all those places. But yeah, the UK is not in the game, unfortunately. Yeah, this is Heidelberg and Windecken. And then we sort of go back off onto our little line down there to the right. Alright, Davidoff. Farewell for your PS4. Nice. Actually, every time of the year and every sort of weather, it looks great. Nah, it's not in the game, Pivers. Will that be added in? I don't know. Ask TML. It would be cool, but don't know. Hello, Munchies. How are you? Welcome in. It's Icon next. Icon. I don't know how you say it. Denmark may be added in next, but nothing about the UK. Maybe Davidoff. I haven't done a points challenge in ages. I don't really tend to do them now. Are you impressed with this route, Pivers? I know you said the other day you want to get all routes, but does this one stand out to you even more? I see, Pivers. Oh no, why is it raining? No. I thought we would have escaped the rain for a bit, but no. Where's the fog? The fog will be next. they're going to come on. There we go. It's getting really dark. That really has got dark quick. Probably because of the clouds. No, light. Don't go. Oh, well, there we go. It's now become a horror route. I'll change the headlight settings as well. I'll put them on slightly higher upper settings. I suppose they might do that in real life. So put the, especially on a route like this, they might increase the headlight brightness. You know, if there's animals ahead on the track or something like that. So on a route like this, that's probably quite likely. Oh yes, Arvia, you're not the first one to say that. Who isn't enjoying this route? Oh, see, Mark. Alright, Davido. Oh, that light has really gone quick. Really quick. Let's get them on. This is like Scottish weather, 4 seasons in a day. I might actually be able to sort that out now. No, maybe not just yet. Or can we? No, not that. Yeah, I'll turn the headlights up once we get to Aichen. Also doesn't help we're in the forest at the moment, which obviously makes it darker as well. So that will be ending shortly. Well, pivots, well, this is probably the most detailed route in the game. All the reviews are just very positive. It's one of the best releases we've had for Train Sim 3, detail-wise, quality-wise. It is superb. And it's different as well. It's not your usual electric, fast mainline. It's, well, quite slow. Diesel the whole way. It's great. And it's by a third-party developer as well, by Train Sim Germany. Alright, Davido. And it's set in the 90s. Fair enough, that would be good. That level crossing's all good. Yeah, I walked along this part of the route last night, just getting some screenshots. Hello, Parrot. How are you? Welcome in. Don't worry, I'll try and turn up the headlights at Aichen. In we go. So we got Aichen, Hocht, Altenstadt, Lindheim, Glorberg, and then Stockheim. Are they still charging for that monstrosity on the road? Yeah. Yeah, nice power, aren't they? You done any more OMSI power? If you have, what bus have you been driving? Make sure we're all in the platform as well, as we are slightly longer tonight. There we go. Hello, is that Jackie Dory or mine Dory? How you doing? Let's try and get that up if we can. Is it not bright on here? Oh, there's not bright on here. Okay, well, there's not bright. Let's get the door shut. So apologies, it is quite dark, but I sort of thought for this stream we'd sort of get the sort of sunset, which looked beautiful. Obviously now it's a bit more grey and dark, but it did look very, very good. Still looks good. Still got a bit of a pinky sky-ish. Oh. I think a little bit of wheel slip, I think. Yeah, I think wheel slip. Nice power. I'm on train, off you go. Don't worry, just a little bit of wheel slip. Don't know why the level crossing behind us is still down. Should have already gone up by now. See the white flashing light. Right, let's go. Should you get West Cornwall? You never did. Is the 37 included, or do you need the Tees Valley one? The 37's part of West Cornwall local. Yeah, it's part of it. See, putting that on just makes it look darker. Let's take that off. Onwards. Through the forest. Don't worry, the forest does end soon. That'll be maybe slightly lighter. See if that. And then we curl around and go over the bridge. Cool. That's not for us. Had some jumping trailers in front of you and everything at a wait station. Oh dear. And now we come into Hotched. That was the moon. So I'm just trying to get... Come on the chair. It should be just round here. Should be. It is quite dark now, isn't it? That's got dark quick. Still a little bit. If it wasn't raining, it would be better. But it's raining. There we are. And that would do. Let's bring that to a stop. There we go. And then Lynn time after this one. As you can see on there. We'll do there in 14 minutes. If that happens, well, I doubt it will. It might. We're off. It's only a more open part of the route now. There he goes. Yeah, thanks all for coming in. It might be slightly quieter now, it is dark. The Hoover is on the move. See that? Hello, Quicker. I'm alright. How are you? I suppose really, realistically, if you were going non-stop along this route from one end to the other, it could take you about half an hour. It takes you, I suppose, as you're stopping, it takes you, well, 55 minutes. Or maybe 35 minutes if you were non-stop. There's a speed limit 60 kilometres an hour and it's 30 kilometres. Hey Richard, how are you? Welcome in. How are you getting on with the route, Richard? Why is the cruise control not working for console? There isn't cruise control on this. Well, not that I know of. Coming out to Alton Stat. Nice quick 8. Yeah, I heard about that. Some boat race near the Thames or something. Here we are. I think Smudge wants to go. When Smudge wants to go out, she starts being a nuisance. She's just stood on top of the PC and pretty much whacked the Wi-Fi antenna off. Unbelievable. Yes. It does. It sure does. Wonder what we'll see next from TSG. Will it be a sort of similar route to this, or maybe something a bit bigger? Exciting. Alright, okay. Let's see, yeah. Here we are. Seafair, yes. And looks like we're not passing anything here either. But no, I do recommend this service. It was what the 823 or the 2023 service out of Badville Bell. You get the nice sunset. Yeah, the 420. That'll be nice to see at some point. I mean, that's been sort of, we've known about the 420 for 2 years or so. No, more than that. 2.5 years almost. And you also had the 232 as well. Which the 232 was going to be for Russilk Nord. But we haven't heard anything about that in a long, long time. Sure it's somewhere though, sitting there. Do you get AI? Yeah, there's AI on this route. And if you're in Linker Rheinstrecke, you'll get more. It is Lin time next. It really chucking it down now. It was sort of just spitting, but now it's really. Oh, lightning as well. Which actually, I'm not too annoyed about because it is actually set in June, so that would make sense. You like this route, nice. But I've turned lightning off on the PlayStation edition. I usually just have it off because in the winter months you then get lightning as well, which is slightly unrealistic. So we got a little bit of a thunderstorm. What a nice service. Obviously, apologies, it is a little bit dark now, but we did have the nice sunset, so that makes up for it. What's the speed limit for the shunter when it carries sugar beet? Should be the same. Yeah, it should be 60. Installing it as you speak. Lovely. Enjoy. Are you live tonight, Richard, or? As if so, I'd set a redirect up. Might try to be a little bit early, but if you are. See that? Really chucking it down, my god. The weather has really changed from being quite peaceful, quite, well, gorgeous looking to this. It's turned into a horror movie. Nearly, Quicker, yeah, nearly at the end. But looks cool though. See, this is when I don't mind dynamic weather. Oh, that house has been struck by lightning. Because it didn't turn too quickly. I see, Richard. That's not the one through Crawley, is it? No, that's the one which comes through at like 1 PM-ish. How long have we been hearing about the 700? Well, not long at all. Although from that teaser, it does seem quite likely, doesn't it? So hopefully, fingers crossed, it is going to be coming. Turn on the headlights are on, but really they're more, I suppose, more marker lights on this. I mean, you can see them, they just don't do a lot. Why is crew? Oh, not working for Firm Bus Simulator. Absolutely no idea. Ask TML. As we approach Lynn time. It should be approaching relatively soon. There it is. So now after this we got Glauberg and then Stockheim. And then we're done. Alright, quicker. It is, yeah. Yeah, big step up since the early Train Sim World routes. The way it looks at night. Here we are. Another thing what amazes me about this route, even though it's only a small thing, well, I suppose it is sort of a big thing, is the level crossing faults, which are random. So you've sort of got to stay vigilant at all times on this route. Not just for, you know, the usual semaphore signals, green, reds, but also for the level crossings. And you've got to acknowledge it as well if you've got PZB on, it seems. That's what caught us out at the beginning. Right, it is Glauberg next. What are they doing over there? They're all. I think they've all missed the train. Like, ah, you better put your umbrellas down. It's bloody lightning. Awesome power. Have I played Construction Sim? I have on the PC. Not on the console. I would like to get it one day on the console. We'd probably play it more then. And Glauberg is very similar to Lynn time. There we go. Not too far either. Yeah, hopefully you can see something on the stream. The Route 165 from where? I don't think it was. Oh, meant to also that to go through for some extra mental. Is that like a Smarden OMSI equivalent to real life? Shouldn't be too far. I mean, you see the houses and stuff beforehand. See that? Also so much in the big projects. I think that was a whistle board there. Yeah, this route would be lovely to go on in real life though. It's probably a bit more modernised now. I think someone even said it was 80 kilometres an hour along here now in real life, so a little bit quicker. I'm sure it'd still be nice though to come along. Ah, that's good then, quicker. It's pretty chilled out though, doing a sort of darker run. Right, there's a level crossing coming up. That's what that sign's telling me. So I've got to look out for the flashing white signals, as if we don't, then there's probably an issue. Or some power, which I can't see any yet. Oh, there's one there. So the level crossing's down. We're all good. So there's no further action is needed. And there's Glorberg Station. I'll see Callum. Nice power. I've only ever seen the European map on there. I've never seen the American map. Here we are. Not the longest of platforms. You've got plenty of braking though on this. It's yeah, I wouldn't worry about the brakes on this train. They're pretty decent. Here we are. Hello Daniel, how are you? This is Glorberg. Where's the lights? It's night time, so there is no lights. Well, apart from here. How you doing, Iceman? Bit more of a creepy run. It started as being a nice romantic journey. Now it's more of a horror journey. Lightning's coming down, the rain's lashing down. Right, off we go. Do you find less of watch when you do non-UK routes? Why are we not going? When it's well, I suppose with this route, when it's new, you get about the same number of viewers. Let me rephrase that. Yes, I do get more for UK. That's all I have to say. Yes, do get more people for UK routes. But when it's new, sometimes around the same. But usually, you do get less. Another one was for a man who threatened someone else on the bus, which turned into a bloody hell. Well, that's not good at all. Yes. Will I try this train in Grossenhahn or Meissen branch? Maybe. That'd be quite cool. So yeah, I would say there are less viewers when it's a non-UK route. Let's put that down. Actually, it doesn't come down just yet. It's still got a little bit further up. Oh, I see, power. Smudge is going behind me again. Hello. In fact, even on videos as well, you get less views. They are, Richard. And they're different as well. And especially something like this, it's lovely. You've got the PZB, it's more engaging. That's the word, more engaging. You got all the sort of PZB stuff, whereas for UK routes, I suppose really it's just AWS, which you know when that's going to go off, and DSD, which if you move the controls, you know it's not probably going to go off. Whereas with this, you've got to really keep an eye out. Miss a signal, miss a sign, you're stopped. I mean, yeah, I suppose, go and do the Brighton main line. We'd probably have, I don't know, 50 or 60, double the viewers. But, no, it's fine. I want to try this. As you said, just more fun. As we come into Stockholm. Need an international audience. Well, I think I had a look. I think it was 40% UK and then like 20% US. Something along those lines, and like the rest was quite a lot of other European countries and Australia, New Zealand. They were sort of other big ones. India was also quite a big, is quite a big watcher of the channel. So I suppose mostly, the English-speaking places, which makes sense, or places which can speak English as well. The BML needs an update. Hopefully at some point it does get an update. Is that a floating sign there? Oh no, it is attached. Looked like it was floating. It does. It does. Well, then on the Tyne-and-Wear Metro, you get the indice, don't you? Which is like, I suppose, a watered-down PZB. Imagine that in the game. There we go. Well, that is going to be it. 55-55. That's a nice number. That silver medal. What? I suppose we haven't got a gold medal on this route yet. But that's going to be it. Short shift tonight. You finish at 10. Nice. That's a short one then. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back on Train Sim World. Yeah, it's good, Parrot. It's good. And yeah, I hope you'll see you in the next one. And take care. Bye, guys.